Hello, it's Nathan from the Corner Kick here. Welcome back to the Newcastle Career Mode series, Toon Army to the top. Here we start the episode with a couple of messages of players, Javier Manquillo being one of them. He's wanting first team football for the Magpies. We do have Yedlin at right back at the moment. He's our first choice. He's rapid and that is why he starts. Manquillo looks like he could be a bit better on the ball though after checking his stats, so it may be worth giving him a try out. We will be looking at improving the right back position eventually. However, it's not priority in the moment. I think central midfield, we've already made a couple of signings there. Because of the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, we play with the three central midfielders obviously. So I think we need to have cover in there as well. Here we are receiving some offers, so John Joe Shelby could be on his way out the door, and that means we do need some more midfielders in. I'm looking at Josh De Silva. He's a left-footed centre mid. I know we've signed a left-footed centre midfielder already. I just feel like left-footed players don't come up that much, so when they do, you've got to sign them. You've got to take a chance in case somebody else snaps them up. Our next game is against Manchester United, which will be a very hard game, as you can imagine. First of all, the home team, Almiron getting a start after his great performance in the last game. I've upgraded him to the number 7 shirt as well. And then the away team, Donny van der Beek getting a start for Manchester United. I bet he's buzzing about that. And as you can see, we did not start the game very well at all. 5 minutes in and Cavani pushed the visitors ahead. Man United were all over me and they were pressing so far up the pitch. And here you see, I win the ball back but make a mistake on the edge of the box and they just play it through and Marcus Rashford makes it 2-0. It wasn't over yet though. We have a throw in here and we play it into the middle, nice passing. Isaac Hayden follows his run in and bang, 2-1, game on. 2-1 at half time. Man United came out in the second half meaning business, and here they catch me on the counter attack. Cavani with a great ball over the top and Dan James volleys it right into the back of the net. I made some changes. I didn't think we were playing that bad, to be honest. I brought Joe Linton on for a bigger presence in the box, and look at this, nice turn and left footed finish. Good goal there. It was too little too late, unfortunately, as we did lose 3-2 in the end. And right now, we're looking at some transfer business. I mentioned earlier in the episodes I wanted to get another central midfielder in, especially if Shelby's leaving, so here's who we have shortlisted after scouting. I do not, however, want to spend the full transfer budget right now. Of course, we've got the January transfer window coming in midway through the season, so I think it would be silly to just go and whack my whole budget on someone. I think playing with the team as well over the next 3 months to get towards January, we'll see where the strengths are and the weaknesses, and then we'll know who we can get in January. My priority is central midfield, like I've already said. However, I think down the line, I believe the defence needs a lot of attention as well. We've got 2 decent centre-backs at the moment. Obviously, Lascelles is captain. However, I think both can be improved on. But we will see who comes back to us and then what the best option is for the best price, and then that's who we will sign. Eventually, I would also like to get someone to play up front with Saint-Maximin. From the first few games with Callum Wilson, I just don't think he's the right type of striker for me. I subbed him off for Joe Linton in the last game, and Joe Linton came on and done a real good job. So he's someone maybe that could start in the future. Almiron's performance after getting the number 7 was okay, but not the best, and maybe Ryan Fraser might come back into the team for the next game. It's a position that they can both fight for, but it's good that we've got options in that position as well. You can see here we've got a return from Lens on Decore, and they want us to pay 4.8 million for Decore, so that's not a bad price. He's only 20 years old, so he's only going to get better. 72 rated. He's not someone that will start over Hendrick, I don't think. Hendrick's been great for me in the first 2 games I've played with him. He's got everything. He's not unbelievable at anything, but he's more like a jack of all trades. He's really good at grafting and working hard in the middle of the park. He suits the system really well. He was at Burnley before he signed for Newcastle, and they're known for working hard and grinding results out. The next game we've got is against Fulham. No game is an easy game, however you would expect us to beat Fulham. Fulham's team on the screen now, and then our team as well. 4-1-2-1-2 again. Saint-Maximin and Joe Linton up front. Joe Linton sporting that famous number 9 jersey. And here you see we start really fast. Saint-Maximin on the left-footed volley. 1-0 already. Ryan Fraser here cutting in and shooting and making it 2-0. And then here you see Mendes, our left back, bursting forward. This was from a counter-attack from a Fulham corner, to be fair. And he cuts in, and I tried to find that far corner with his left foot. It does rebound, and Saint-Maximin grabs another goal with his left foot. Here you see we go through again. Ryan Fraser this time on his right foot, low driven into the corner, and it's 4-0. And now here we get the ball in the box, and there's only one man I am looking for and finding. Allan Saint-Maximin completing his hat-trick, a hat-trick of left-footed volleys. Fulham 0, Newcastle 5, full time. Before we jump into the next game, we've got a bit of transfer business to deal with. Decore and Carcret had responses. I took Decore in the end. Carcret was going to cost nearly 20 million. I didn't want to waste the whole budget on him. Decore signed for just 15 grand a week wage as well. So jumping into the Carabao Cup game against Birmingham City here, Decore did actually make his debut, and we go 1 up through Callum Wilson. Birmingham City did equalise here though, and it made it go to extra time. This was so late on as well. It was very frustrating. It did end up going to penalties, and Kyle Darlow there, the hero, making 4 penalty saves in a row. You see him celebrating with his teammates. We win on penalties and go through to the next round, so it'll be interesting to see who we get, whether we can go on a cup run. That is all we do have time for today though. If you want to check out our social media, it's on the screen now, at the Corner Kick 20 on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. We do have exclusive Ultimate Team content on social media which isn't posted on YouTube. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock for our podcast with a weekend